I just recently saw the film La Haine about a month ago. From someone from France's perspective, how big of an influence on hip-hop culture was that film?
Yes, so the film that was mentioned is called La Haine, 8. It's a film from 1995 by Mathieu Kassovitz. It's kind of, to me, you know, and in fact there are a lot of references to it in it because Mathieu Kassovitz was really influenced. It's the French Boys in the Hood. You know John Singleton's Boys in the Hood? They are, you know, this film is kind of a tribute to Boys in the Hood, but in France. The several things that are connected to hip-hop culture with this film. First is NTM, the group that I mentioned, they did the soundtrack for that film. There is some hip-hop dancing in it and references to hip-hop culture. But what's very important about this film as well is that for the first time, and this is even more significant for those of us who teach French abroad in the United States, is that he gives this other image of France and of Paris in particular. The Paris that you see in La Haine, you know, is not, I mean, people here when they think about Paris, they think about the film Amélie, you know, that's the image that they have, okay? And so he kind of showed this other side of France. And that's what Mathieu Kassovitz did, and the thing that is a little sad is that when Mathieu Kassovitz did this film, which was back in 1995, his intent was to show to the French people that other side that was never shown at the time in the TV news. Like a lot of people in France, when they saw that film, they were like, man, I didn't know all of that was going on, okay? And so the problem is that, you know, here we are now in 2012, and a lot of these problems that you see in that film back then, in those areas especially, it still exists today. And in fact, a few years back, I think it was 3 to 4 years ago, when there were those riots, again in the suburbs, was very similar to that film. Another thing that you see very well in that film that I didn't touch on, but that is central to this idea of hip-hop culture, is the opposition between highbrow culture and lowbrow culture. There is a famous scene in that film where they go to an art exhibit, okay? I mean, there are so many French rap songs where they have some kind of reference like that to the guy who goes, is this really art? You know, and they look at something, is this really art? Did the guy who painted that, is he really famous? I mean, does he make money doing that? So that's another aspect that we see very well in the film.